Hello. I am very confused. Oh my god. We're gonna have to do some adjustments here. The light is so harsh. Ow. Do you see this lighting? It's like it's blue and yellow. Is that better? It's more human. This is so weird. I've never like sat down and like talked in a video like this before. Oh man. Lots of new things happening in Veodid. So today I'm doing... Shh. What are you meowing about? What is it? I wish you were my cat. Like I said, today I'm doing something I've never really done. Basically, I'm really getting into tarot cards. I wish I had gathered my thoughts before making this video. At the moment, I am super into tarot cards and their meanings. It's not even really as of late. I kind of always have, but I've always just done readings for myself and, you know, looked up the meanings as I went. I feel more of a connection to more oracle cards. I know some people feel the opposite. Oracle cards always speak to me more clear than tarot cards do. But I am embarking on a new journey of learning tarot, and it's been fun. I am trying to do my best at not just going through and memorizing them, because I have a tendency to do that with things when I'm learning things. I want to take my time with each card, and of course later on I want to start reading more intuitively, and I kind of want to start with basics and sort of keywords and interpreting my own ways. And I've stayed away from too much research of how other people do it, because I don't believe there's a best way. I'm just going to go card by card and sort of take my time. So, because this is the mood I'm in and Veodid is happening, I thought I would share some of my tarot knowledge. Like I said, how I interpret the cards, and I'm trying to relate them to my own life and my own past experiences and life in general, and people I know. I don't know if that's something people do, but I try to relate them to people that I know and other people's tendencies. Does that make sense at all? So, because there are 78 cards, actually, it might be 76. Oh god. There's 78 cards in the deck. I am not fully aware yet of the... what would this be called? The hierarchy? I feel like that's the right word for it. All I know is the major arcana. Taking my time with them and getting to know them, I guess, basically. I'm so ignorant on this topic. I kind of feel weird talking about it, but that's what this is gonna be. I kind of think I want to do a series with this tarot journey and kind of share my knowledge along the way, and I'm sure I'm gonna look back on this video in a couple months and I'm gonna be like, oh girl, you're struggling. But if you would like to come along on this journey with me and learn tarot, feel free. Don't learn from me, let's learn together. I don't know what I'm talking about yet, or if I ever will. I just am having fun with this right now. That's all that matters. For this one particular video, I just want to go through the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in the major arcana. Not even really give my interpretation, but my thoughts on them. I don't know what that even is gonna mean yet. I feel stupid because I don't even have my own deck of cards. I've just been learning on this app called Labyrinthos Academy. It has really been nice, I will tell you. I'm gonna be reading a short interpretation, and I don't want to do this like traditionally. Like I want it to be very authentic. Like I said, I want to start trying to read more intuitively. Not even start, I want to start by reading intuitively. Anyway, let's get started. The first card of the major arcana is the Fool. And the Fool says, the Fool embarks on his journey towards the unknown, a blank slate. He represents the archetype of the unformed, unmolded self, who has the potential to become all things. You hold with you that potential, the torch that guides your path into the world, and your innocence makes you fearless. With curiosity and excitement, the Fool springs forward with haste. Where will your journey lead you? Nice. Now, of course, it is kind of hard to give my thoughts because a lot of them, that's it, really, huh? A lot of them are only going to make sense to each individual depending on the reading and the cards that are linked to it and the story it's telling. It's interesting to look at tarot like that, you know. These are all just symbols. This video is going to be all over the place. I don't have this structured out at all. I'm just talking when the thoughts come to me. I feel like this card is really traditionally looked at in a negative light, calling it like naive, impulsive, which aren't untrue because everyone wants to embark on a new journey, and I think that's kind of what this is imposing, that it's the key words kind of here are kind of innocence, new beginnings, and free spirit. Next card is my favorite card of the whole deck so far, and by so far I mean only the major arcana because that's the only ones I've learned. Not just these 6, but like the whole major arcana. I don't know why, but this one just speaks to me so much. The next one is the Magician. Let me just give you a taste. So the keywords for the Magician are willpower, desire, creation, and manifestation. The Magician is the representation of pure willpower. With the power of the elements and the suits, she takes the potential innate of the Fool and molds it into being with the power of desire. She is connecting force between heaven and earth. She is the connecting force between heaven and earth, sorry. For she understands the meaning behind the words, as above, so below. That mind and world are only reflections of one another. Remember that you are powerful. Create your inner world and the outer will follow. I love that so much. Like that's just like something to live by, I feel like. Why can't, let's all be magicians. And there's something I love about calling someone who just wants to create a magician as if they're magic. I actually don't know what would be better to learn by, as if like reading them as if they're building on top of one another. But I don't like looking at that because that is like a hierarchy type of thing, type of deal. Looking at them as if they're their own meanings and don't have to do with anything with each other unless they're being told in a reading, obviously. Next card. Oh my god, this card is so beautiful in this deck. I downloaded this app called the Luminous, it's like following the Luminous Spirit deck. This deck is beautiful. And I was a little like at first because the back of the cards are holographic, like a pastel-y holographic, and that's not really my thing, but the art in this deck is so beautiful. I've never seen art like this in a tarot deck. It is so beautiful. I want it. Oh yeah, but like I was saying, I downloaded the app that that goes along with this deck. I guess the person that did the art and like created this whole thing here also gave her interpretations of them. The next card in the major arcana is the High Priestess. It's a beautiful card. Let me just show you. It's just so pretty, oh my god. The major keywords for this one is intuition, unconscious, and inner voice. The description for this one says, the High Priestess is the guardian of the inner world, where night reigns and the unconscious holds away of our actions. She beckons you into the world within, for she wishes you to understand yourself, your true self, and not just the face that we present to the world outside of us. She initiates you on an inner journey and knows that your answers are hidden within. Follow your intuition, she will not lead you astray. That's so fucking dope. I think this is so cool. Oh man. I'm really geeking out on this. Isn't it so weird that we can just like obsess over this kind of stuff? I'm literally just obsessing over meaning with art. Wait, that makes total sense. I love a nice meaning. I think I love characters too. And all these things just feel like a character. Obviously there's more to tarot than just a meaning in a card. It speaks to people in different ways. It's supposed to, you know, teach us and guide us. Like I said, I'm ignorant on this. Take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt. The next card is the Empress. And the keywords for her are motherhood, fertility, and nature. The Empress is a symbol of the feminine principle, who nurtures, guides, and provides for her kingdom. She is the ultimate mother figure, represented in myth as Gaia or Mother Earth. Oh, I love that. She is abundant in gifts, both material and spiritual, and her joy is tied to the joy of those she cares for in sharing her gifts. Her presence indicates a figure of this sort in your life, or your expression of this archetype in yourself. There was this practice reading I was doing, and the question was, what is the biggest misperception I have of myself? And that was my card. I hate that. Man, the truth hurts, you know? Okay, next one, the Emperor. The major keywords here are authority, structure, control, fatherhood. The Emperor is a symbol of the masculine principle, the paternal figure in life that gives structure, creates rules and systems, and imparts knowledge. Where the Empress desires for their kingdom is to create happiness, the Emperor desires to foster honor and discipline. He guides with a firm hand, following the calling of the crown above all else. Though he is a ruler, he understands that to reign is also to serve. Thus he acts rationally and according to what is for the greater good of the kingdom. I had that card in a reading earlier also. Sorry. Oh my god, I've been filming for so long. I feel like I don't have much to say on that card. It's kind of straightforward, which is kind of ironic because I feel like that is a straightforward type of card. If you were to get that in a reading, it's very firm. The last card here is the Hierophant. This card I'm still trying to relate to. It hasn't spoken to me like the other cards yet. The keywords are tradition, conformity, and morality and ethics. And it says, a man of the faith, the Hierophant is knowledgeable of the old ways, of tradition, of morality. He believes that the keys of wisdom are meant to be followed, that breaking away from the path can lead to decay. Thus, his role as a spiritual advisor and the defender of the ancient truths. Ancient. His appearance can indicate undergoing a time of study, or going along the tried and true paths of life. I don't know why it's hard for me to grasp that. I just don't have any sort of clicking with it. I just realized I also have not been mentioning the reversed parts of the cards, so I'm stupid. But maybe that can be in the second part to the series. Like I said, this video was not meant to be any sort of knowledgeable type of video. It was just to obsess over the beginning of my tarot journey. I think I'm just excited and I just wanted to talk about it. If you are also into tarot or beginning on a tarot journey, then let me know how it's going. Or if maybe I inspired you to go on a tarot journey, then that's great. Tell me about it. I will definitely be making a part 2 to this series for sure, because I know once I continue, I'm gonna want to talk about it. Oh my god, it's already 9 o'clock and I have to upload this within the next 4 hours. 3 hours. Anyway, I'll see you next time. In the next one, I will be discussing the next 6 cards, probably. We're gonna get through the major arcana 6 at a time, and then we will move into the wands when I get there. And I'll probably have a little bit more to say on these as we go. Since it's Veodid as well, I will see you not tomorrow, but the next day.